FUSE is an interest-driven program that exposes youth to STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math challenges in a fun and engaging environment. When I think about why equity is such an important value to have, what I always come back to is the notion that in this country we fundamentally believe that education is the way that we level the playing field, that we create opportunities for everyone, and especially those who may not have the opportunities themselves. We wanted it to be readily accessible in a wide variety of locations. We are in public libraries, youth centers, in after school, and as well in class or during school periods as well.
Okay, sound working? Yeah. Oh, let's see if you can hear it.
One of the things that we think about in terms of equity is, are we creating opportunities for all students to participate in a way that they find personally engaging?
This is the MakerBot 3D printer that we're using.
We are doing the robot, and right now I'm doing the programming.
You have to make like gel beads using a bunch of different materials.
We've got to try getting our car from this side to that side of the tunnel.
We're constantly collecting and analyzing the data that comes off of the FUSE website, and we can then take that upon ourselves as designers to try to close whatever gaps we're identifying. So if there's some segment of the population, like girls, that were not engaging effectively, or that try a challenge but only go to level 1 or 2 and then they quit, we take that upon ourselves as a failure of our design, not a failure of the kid.
I like the SketchUp program where you get to design like dream homes and glasses and bracelets and such, just because you get to kind of add your own touch to things that have already been created.
FUSE is youth-centric and youth-driven. It's not adult-mediated. Not having to subject themselves to one person's view of the world, I think, also contributes pretty strongly to the notion of an equitable experience for all participants.
That's been kind of the cool part, is we don't have the expertise to tell the kids, here's what you need to do, follow this step, follow this step. So it really lends itself to the problem-solving aspect of it, because I don't have the answers.
We're like 10, 11, and like we're getting to experience hands-on stuff, like just like engineering.
It doesn't matter how old you are, what grade you're in, what your GPA is. When you're in a FUSE studio, you're only as good as the challenges that you've accomplished. Often people think of equity as we want the same thing for all students. And I actually think when you look at it through the connected learning lens and take the idea of interest-driven learning seriously, then you quickly realize that equity doesn't mean the same thing for all kids. It means taking all kids' interests equally seriously.